Welcome to the greatest narrowboat birthday party ever. Well, it's meant to be anyway, because obviously number one, it's my birthday, and number two, the lovely Rebecca Crobot goes absolutely wild on these occasions. The problem, I'm a little bit grumpy. Yes, I've been visited by the Grumpy Fairy. The Grumpy Fairy has flown down to the Whistling Wombat and she's taken away our lovely calorifier that was going to supply us with hot running water after 3 years of not having hot running water. I mean, that's a long time, isn't it, guys? I mean, we've just been boiling the old kettle every time we need hot water. Mental. Anyway, we're still going to have a party, and what's more, every single one of you lovely boaty buggers is invited. But let's stop it right there, because I didn't even know this thing was happening. So let's run it back, and I'll see you all at the bar.
Okay, so it's Becca Crobot here on a secret mission. See, it's actually Chris's birthday in a few days. Unbeknown to him, I've been squirreling away, organising a few little treats so that I can set up a little boat party for him. He always has such fun at the Christmas and Halloween parties that we do, so I thought this time I'd make it all about Chris.
Welcome to my secret birthday episode. And a few days before, Bex decided to treat me to a secret trip in the search for some new birthday clobber. Bex has taken us to get some new clothes. So it's inside a church, which is interesting.
Right guys, so today we've decided we are stepping away from the narrowboat for a bit, having a bit of downtime, and we've come over to Bedford to go to an awesome looking vintage fair that's on, that has loads of cool vintage clothes. Should we get in and have a look?
Stripping. Got all these weird vintage items.
Surprisingly.
Burt Reynolds.
You should try it on. Actually, that looks quite good on you.
So Bex decided it was a good idea to take style advice from Burt Reynolds.
So exciting, it was well good in there.
Look at this, man. Myself, the handsome Tom Cruise.
Chris is about to fly us home in his jet.
Pilot. Off we skipped with our sacks of joy back to the Whistling Wombat, and that's the end of the story. That is not the end of the story. The story starts here, starts now. This is going to be the best birthday party ever.
And the best part of this plan is?
I do not have a clue it is even going ahead, let alone what she's up to in the kitchen.
So for anyone who knows Chris, they know he is an absolute bread fiend. That boy would exist solely on bread alone if he could. And so I thought for his birthday I would get a bit doughy. And I am making not one, not two, but 3 different types of doughy delights. And I'm starting with pretzels. Right, naughty bastards. So here we are, my dough is made. I haven't gone into all of the details of how I made the dough. I wasn't sure if that's a bit too boring for you guys. You'll have to kind of let me know in the comments. Would you prefer to see the recipe in all of its glory, or just the good meaty bits? Anyhow, so here's my dough, ready to be rolled into some delicious twisty delights. So first things first, let's make this dough sausagey. Looks a bit odd, doesn't it? Hang on, let me just get my trusty tape measure to check that they're the right length. Absolutely not, it needs to be about twice the length. So I shall keep rolling. It's getting there, I think. So everybody knows a pretzel is not that shape, so let's get naughty. So you take your dough, do a funny little twizzly thing like that, and end up with a mess. We'll try that again. How do you do it? So probably not the most professional looking pretzel you've ever seen, but a pretzel nonetheless. Now no offence, I'm going to do the rest of them off camera, so I'll be right back.
It's an odd couple of weeks, really, guys. You're not a great deal going on the Whistling Wombat. We've sent the calorifier back, as you know, which is good news, I suppose, because otherwise we would have just installed the wrong sort of one. Now we've just got to wait and see what the score is with receiving a vertical one from the company. They've accepted the return, but are we going to get a vertical one back? The calorifier, for those that don't know, is the hot water tank on the narrowboat. And the idea is that we're going to be using the engine to heat up the hot water. So we're going to be cruising around quite a lot every day. It's just going to hopefully give us sort of free hot water.
Ta-da! Chris isn't the only bread lover in this household. It's like they heard what I was doing. They know my plans. So the next step is to put them in the bath. Yeah, no, I thought that was weird too, but what I mean by that is this. Inside this steamy cauldron is a mixture of boiling water and bicarbonate of soda, and the idea is to plonk the pretzels in for about 20 seconds each before putting them on your baking tray and getting them into the oven. Who'd have thunk it? And there we have it. After their bath, wrinkly fingered like the rest of us, I'm just going to sprinkle them with a little bit of salt, and then into the oven they go for about 12 to 15 minutes.
I did say to Bex that I wanted to bring someone proper in to plumb the calorifier into the narrowboat, but she, as you know, Bex, is having absolutely none of it. So Bex, bless her, is going to be our professional calorifier installer. But yeah, that all still seems a little way off because we've still got to wait for the new tank to arrive. So one thing after another on this narrowboat. It's hard to stay positive sometimes, but it is someone's birthday this week, and I think Bex is trying to cheer me up, bless her. Oh, I'm a right grumpy little bugger, aren't I, these days? I mean, it's just hard to stay positive sometimes, but we'll get there, we'll get there.
So in all the mad panic of doing everything, I completely forgot to film the whole section about the second set of dough I was working with. So anyway, here's the result. Can anyone guess what they are? Yes, they are in fact not donuts, but they are bagels. I'm speaking quietly because he's sat next door and you can probably hear what I'm saying. But the boy wants dough, he gets dough. Pretty happy with them. So after a mammoth day of baking yesterday in preparation for the birthday party, I thought let's put some of those bagels and pretzels to good use and make the birthday boy a nice scrummy breakfast. Luxurious eggs. That's quite a mound. Look at it from the side profile. How hungry are you?
Mega hungry.
That's good because you've got quite a mound coming.
Oh wow, he's homemade.
Yeah.
Love pretzels. Oh wow, that is like one of the best pretzels.
Only a little bit.
Cocky.
What the hell is going on over here? What's this? What is it?
So, it is in fact your birthday, and what do birthdays equal? Presents. So this is a wonderful gift from my folks, because let's face it, any true narrowboater needs some sort of a trailer to cart their stuff up and down the towpath. And on that note, that's not where the presents end, because as you can see, this trolley currently is empty. So a little bit later in the episode, I'm going to get you to put it to the test and come and collect something. How exciting!
Mine! You want to see me try it out?
Never seen a man happier.
Wow!
Look at the way she turns.
You have these on the towpath, don't you? Normally for like your groceries or like probably the old toilet and stuff too. Thanks, Mama and Papa Crobot. So kind of you. So no birthday party is complete without a birthday cake, and quite honestly I don't think Chris would forgive me if I didn't make him a birthday cake. So I am back in the kitchen getting my baking on, and I'm going to whip up a lovely little juicy carrot cake with any luck. These guys are here showing their support, basically waving their asses around at me. I'll be honest, I'm just glad it's not dough that I'll be making today. I've got support on both sides. The waterfowl around this area is very supportive. So that's for the dry, now for the wet.
totally forgot to film that I just did this. Then we're going to chop up some pecans, to be more precise. One for the road. We have no decent knives in this boat. However, this was very kindly gifted to us from Chris's mum. And it's wonderful. It actually grips things. I think it's more for vegetables, but for now it's helping me out with the nuts. Right, my nuts are well and truly chopped. Let's shove them in. Yes, that's right. I did in fact just say let's just shove our nuts in. And lastly, we get some of these little rat droppings in there. Into the oven they go. Do me proud. Right, the moment has arrived for the second surprise of the day, and the moment that the trolley gets used to its full potential. Follow me.
A little bit nervous. What's it going to be? Is it going to be a puppy? What have you done?
If you'd like to step over to my car, please.
Is this finally the shipment of Furbies? For years I've been waiting for the shipment to turn up. What is it?
What do you think it might be?
55 litre twin coil vertical tank. Good, good! It's our new calorifier, guys. Come here, guys, have a look at this. It says it on there.
And that is the magic word, ladies and gentlemen. Vertical.
Let's go. This is the best birthday ever. How did you wangle that? I've been waiting for emails for weeks. First one was damaged, second one wasn't a vertical one. Now we're on number 3. Let's bring it in and have a look, hey? Tankus McWankus! It is! Vertical tanky. I won't say it again. You've had your dosage in this episode. Can only be rude once. Stainless steel, this one. Don't know if that's better or worse.
Your immersion at the top there. Cold water feed, all your engine connections, your mixer valve and your pressure release.
Good that you can finally get cracking, Bex, with getting this installed.
So just out of interest, anyone out there who owns a narrowboat, how many calorifiers have you been through from new? Has anyone topped our number? Right, so the cakes are baked. Now I've just got to finish it off with a bit of icing. It's like a little duck gang have just gone past. 3 fellas on the lookout for some birds. Seems we've got some visitors just hanging out having a little preen. The 3 amigos. Here she is in all of her glory. There is only one thing missing. So I went out to the shops yesterday to try and get some birthday candles. However, I couldn't find any, and so I ended up with this, but I think it's quite appropriate because it's kind of nautical. What do you reckon? Right, let's light up this bad boy and get it to the birthday boy.
Wow! Is that my very own carrot cake?
Come on then, give it a blow.
Sorry.
Happy birthday!
Oh, woo!
So I've shoved Chris out into the other room so that I could do this. Yep, you can make decorations out of any household item, especially if you have a marigold lover in your life. But there's one thing that's going to really top this off. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Shall we call him in? Welcome to your All About Chris birthday!
Look at that! Oh wow! Love bread.
So in here is dough number 3. Now with this one, I'm gonna make a pizza. But this is not any ordinary pizza. First prize to anyone who can guess what this pizza creation might turn out to be. So I've slathered the base in some lovely homemade tomato saucy stuff with loads of herbs, an onion and tons of garlic. And these are little mozzarella sticks that have a dual function. Here we are, the creation. I think it looks a bit more like a crab, but never mind. So the pizza is ready, but I'm gonna play a little prank on Chris. Let's see if I can make him fall for it. What are you? Chris? Can you come and have a look at this, please? There's something odd in the kitchen.
I know exactly what that is. Giant spider. Wow, look at that. You cut a good pizza. Becca's homemade pizzas are the best, man.
So it wouldn't be a true Crobot party without some sort of cocktail action going on. And since it's Chris's special birthday, I figured, why not try and come up with a cocktail specially designed for him? Now, dough isn't the only thing that he's particularly passionate about. He also has an enormous sweet tooth. And if you put a pack of Haribo near him, Jesus, like they won't last long, put it that way. So with all of that in mind, I've come up with a special cocktail that I've sort of designed myself. So as is always the way with any cocktail, the first place to start is rimming your glass. And for this, I've chosen to go all out and opted for some Barbie popping candy. Oh yeah. How many of you can remember popping candy? You know, that stuff you put on your tongue and it just kind of fizzes away and pops around all over the place. Give us a shout out in the comments if you remember it. And what other retro sweets can you remember as well? Like, I was thinking about this the other day. So, into the cocktail shaker goes 2 shots of vodka. Lidl's own brand Baileys. Guys, this is so nice, like, and it's like a fraction of the cost. Yeah, it doesn't scream appealing at the minute, does it? I mean, what's not to love? Building strong bones with all the milk whilst you're drinking your alcohol. Let's give it the taste test. Right, so I'm just going to pour this in here. But it's alright because it is not finished there. I have to add in some strawberry lemonade, which I don't know if that even really is a thing. So I'm just going to make my own. Basically with some strawberry cordial and some lemonade. Oh yeah. I think I've just made like liquefied brain in a glass. Look, it's disgusting. Thought these would go quite well. Oh my god, these are well nice. We don't need any fancy orange peel over here. No, we've got one of these instead. I'm going to do something creative with it. Just like mould it around a spoon. That can be some sort of embellishment for the glass. It's like a little slide into lumpy heaven. And just finish it off with a little one of these. Hopefully it'll stay there. No, it's sort of steadily sinking into the abyss. Right, let's go see if he'll even drink it.
I'm dancing by myself on my birthday.
This looks revolting because it's like separated, but actually when you drink it, it tastes absolutely fine. It's always the reaction you want when you make someone a drink.
It's quite a lot. Have you tried it?
How rude. I said it's disgusting. No, I said it looks disgusting. I said it tastes fine.
It tastes nice.
Oh, Chris, I've just tried it again because I tried it before. I've come back in the kitchen and tried it again, and it's like trying to drink a block of jelly.
Go on.
You're so polite.
Come on.
I can't, I've got the giggles. We have donned the party clothes, and unbeknown to Chris, I have actually organised a couple of little party games. Is anyone familiar with Pass the Parcel? Are we ready?
I'm all nervous.
I'm doing this with the fabulously talented Chris music. If anyone wants to check it out, look up Bandcamp. Is that the best way?
Yeah. No one really wants to check my music out though, do they? Because you're the talent. It's not me.
He's an absolutely incredible songwriter, guys. Check it out.
10 albums. By now.
There's a different type of paper.
Mail whales!
Ah, Mail
Hang
on a minute.
Can I not do that?
What's going on? Barbie popping
cotton candy.
Let my ship be sinking. We'll just get pissed at drinking up all the wine.
Anyone would think she wants me to get it.
Won the prize.
What the duck? Is this a prawnella as a baby?
Yeah.
That's all her babies that she's about to have. What's going on there? Oh!
Are you ready to play Pin the Marigold on the spider?
Dangerous, dude. Okay, spin
You've
in.
got to get it on
On the blue
the
leg.
blue leg. I reckon you can see.
Okay, so spin yourself around.
Go there. Oh, this is too easy. Right, it's time to get ready for the party night. We've got to get you geared up and looking suave on your birthday.
Okay.
So, first of all, let's start with this.
Oh, I hate it when you do this. I don't know what you're going to do to me.
And spin. 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 Stop! Oh, yeah.
What's going on? Awesome!
They're so pretty.
Am I? I'm like a little girl at a prom, aren't I? It's just one big joke to you, isn't it?
Go, shorty. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. Gonna super party like it's your birthday.
Thank you guys for joining me on my massively doughy birthday. And thank you to, of course, the lovely Bex, where none of this would have been possible. She does it time and time again. And one word, calorifier.